How about now? Yes, can hear, yes, can't. Because that would be... interesting, because the mic... I just set the mic to be almost muted. But can hear now. Weird. Okay. I guess the dial is wrong. Something's wrong with the dial. But even then, the OBS had it all the way up, so I don't know. OBS has been messing up with the mic. But we're waiting on someone in the east. Yeah. Definitely gonna have to like redo the whole camera thing on DaVinci. But I can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Hey, we can do it. I'm gonna save the project and exit. Alrighty. Let's go. So, yes, right now we're kind of near the end of this round. Once we're done, I might switch to something else, or I might end. It depends on how late it gets. But right now, the North needs to get the intimidation or get the kingdom's treasury to 3,500 or less. The patricians still need their authority to go low, and that's just not been happening. And the counts need their defiance to go higher. In the land of the god. Nice. So let's do a vanity project. The chief architect bustles into your office carrying an armful of parchment. Statues can be torn down, paintings can be burned. Don't you think it's time you left a lasting mark on this kingdom? I propose we carve your majesty's visage into the side of a mountain. It will take dozens of artisans, thousands of hours, but we'll ensure you're always remembered. Just make sure to get my good side. Of course, your majesty. In the grand tradition of all royal portraits and statues, we will make sure it's incredibly flattering. You call a vote to discuss this outrageous plan. A mountainside carved in your likeness will surely get people talking, but it will take time and a lot of gold. Treasure's actually too low for yes and add queen consort Kestra to the design. Oh, that would be sweet though. I'm gonna veto that one. Because yes, this will bring treasury down, but not as much. And I don't want defiance going up. Oh, Pico! Hello! Welcome in. You have joined back with the counts. Yeah, the only one, again, Captain Fox is alone. The North seems to, like, be lonesome. But we have Go Ahead with the Project, It'll Be Wonder of the World, and It's the Best Left Forgotten. Alright, We're waiting on one more. So I'm gonna give them a minute. My ears. I got my ears. Okay, time's up. We are gonna continue. Yep. Go ahead with the project. It'll be a wonder of the world. Yay. Okay. Lost most of the money that my mother had. I had like 9,000 in the treasury at one point. Planning starts in earnest. A mountainside is covered in scaffolding. You wait eagerly for news of the project's completion, but the work is plagued by setbacks. The stone is harder to carve than anticipated. Storms knock down the scaffolds. A rock slide erases much of the work that has been done. Your Majesty, I have to admit that I may have bitten off more than I choose. This is a disaster. It can be turned around, I swear to the 9th. As the weeks roll past, it becomes clear that the chief architect's grand ideas will take a lot longer to come to fruition. Okay. So the chiefs finally got what they wanted, right? Yeah. But let me look at my ambition. Ew! Thank you for the throwing the biddies. Yes, first place. Oh no, if Kitten is here, he might actually try to fight, and he needs to save his money. You've done some redecorating in the throne room, anticipating your future as an iron-fisted tyrant. When the marshal walks in, she whistles appreciatively. One thing I do like about the biddies is the biddies gives foods or little nibbles to Spike. Spike eats the little bits. And thank you for the follow. You are now a wolf pup. You've done some redecorating in the throne room, anticipating your future as an iron-fisted tyrant. When the marshal walks in, she whistles appreciatively. I like what you've done with the place. Lots of chains and spikes. Is that working, Iron Maiden? Why don't you step inside and had it shipped over from a pavilion? Very nice. I didn't even know they still made these. But that's nothing. You pull a lever in your throne and a trapdoor opens just to the marshal's left. Beneath is a pit full of writhing snakes. Oh my goodness, why snakes? I would hate this. I wouldn't even do this. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do this. All deadly, of course. Ha, classic. Let them try to vote against you now. She composes herself. I've been surveying the troops across the kingdom. Okay. Yeah. Like fun thing is that May accidentally ended on a tyrant. I'm kind of trying to become a tyrant this round. Yeah, existing. May existed. So my first run was a peacemaker, and my first run ended in me being greedy. The troops are looking good, Your Majesty. The Northern Warriors took out a whole nest of wyverns last month. Now the key is to make sure the armies are loyal to us, not to the region. Easier said than done, of course. I need to speak to the ordinary soldiers, grease some palms, smoke some cigars, reminisce over old war stories. They don't respect the council any more than I do. But at the end of the day, Your Majesty, it'll come to how much they respect you. That evening, she rides out to meet with the kingdom's soldiers and get the lay of the land. Okay, wait for her to return. That failed. When she returns, the marshal looks frustrated. She unstoppers a whiskey flask and takes a long, fierce swig. Dang it, the soldiers have no interest in turning against the council. What a waste of time. You need to get their respect somehow, I don't care how. To improve your chances of victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's authority as much as possible in the next 2 seasons. The challenge will decrease in difficulty with each failed attempt. So, I need more authority. Okay. Your Majesty, a Lord Patrician by the name of Gumble Gobble wants to present you with a new invention. Your August Majesty, we are entering a modern age, a more human age, yet botched executions are commonplace. Decapitations where the head doesn't come off, or hangings where it does. Oh my goodness. It's BAFK because it worked, but tried to participate. Yes. After this round ends, so the either I might be switching to like Fall Guys. Or editing. Depends, really. And then, because, I mean, since I played a lot of this the last couple weeks. But that'll basically, if I win or lose, I'm gonna finish the game. Unless it turns 9. Because then I have to raid off. No more. Behold, a merciful machine for removing heads quickly and painlessly. I call it the Gumble Gobble. How original. He swishes away a cloth to reveal a huge machine of ironwood. It has a hole for someone to place their head, and heavy blade dangling ominously above it. The sight sends a chill down your spine. How efficient. Precisely, with the Gumble Gobble, you'll send 12 heads a-rolling in the time it'd take an ordinary executioner to chop through a single neck. With a little funding, Your Majesty, I can distribute the Gumble Gobble across the kingdom. This is an abomination. Very well, because I have no money. I can't afford that. Very well, Your Majesty, but if there's a rebellion and it takes 4 chops to sever your own neck, don't come crying to me. No! Morgana's with us, my friend. The Palace Watch are in our pocket. They took our money gladly. The kingdom can barely afford to pay him a living wage. Aha, music to my ears. Soon the throne will be ours. Aye, it will. Ow! Not sure if that actually sounded. So, do you want to lower authority or raise your own military? This goes to the Chiefs. So Silly Alex and Captain Fox. I love Spikebot. The United States Kingdom update. The court is bustling with new nobles joining the ranks, but audio travels had the realm in a hush until Faye's mic was adjusted. Votes are cast, bits are cheered, and Tish Muskin II claims the throne top spot. Meanwhile, Poe in the Box struggles work in war strategy. Will the goth baddies prevail? Stay tuned. Over the next few months, we'll have our troops infiltrate the capital disguised as beggars. They'll swap places with the palace watch one by one. Once the king realizes he is surrounded by our lads, it'll be too late. He'll be helpless little fly caught in our web. Alright, I'm on board, but once we've turned the king into our puppet, won't the counts and patricians notice? That's why we need a strong army to make him think twice about challenging us. United with the king forces will be unstoppable. For the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must keep their military at 10 for one full season. Okay. I'm gonna keep my current laws. Yeah, you didn't think 10. You're at 8. Or no, you have 10. You are at 10. So. So the elderly Chief Marjada, a cousin many times removed of Chief Silly Alex, died in her sleep last week. She was nearly 90, would you believe? Aww. They're cooking right now, yeah. And I'm sorry, friend of yours? Not at all, Your Majesty. She was very wealthy, however. But she could have spent more time on her account. She died without a will, and the nobles are scrabbling for her estate. Chief Marjada was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year. Of course the estate should be mine. My late great-grandfather used to play backgammon with her. Pico says, my late grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore she intended to leave it to our family. By Morgana's cauldron, that's a pitiful claim. Okay, so we're gonna either give the estate to Chief Silly Alex, give the estate to Count Opico, redistribute the estate amongst the northern peasants, or claim the estate for the treasury. I'm going to say give the estate, I'm going to do the iron choice of giving the estate to Chief Silly Alex. Because honestly, for the counts, that's probably the smartest move, since it would up their defiance. Up their defiance, but also the treasury. Alright, Opiko, thank you. This doesn't quite help the North. Okay. You are a mystery, I see. So your defiance is now aloof and defiance is now grumbling. And your trade is now dominant. Okay. So let's try this again. I'll ride down and speak to the soldiers again. Perhaps their respect for you has grown. When she returns, the marshal punches you in the arm so hard you almost puke. Ow! Cheer up, you drip. We've done it. The troops are with us. They're fed up of the council passing all these namby-pamby so-called laws. It's time for an iron fist to punch this kingdom back into shape. Over the next few weeks, soldiers across the kingdom mutiny against the commanding officers and swear filthily directly to the king. The nobles beg for a council session to discuss the crisis, but you put them off, blaming the renovation of the council hall. Of course, there's one person you can't avoid, your wife. I hope you know what you're doing. I think I was naming him Abba, the second Abba. They're not your people anymore. I won't harm anyone unless they stand against me. If they wanted to leave them alone, they shouldn't have schemed against me. If they wanted to leave me alone, they shouldn't have schemed against maybe it was always going to end this way. At long last, after you're sure the armies of the kingdom are in the palm of your hand, you allow the next council session to go ahead. The final council session. The marshal stands at your right hand, flanked by a garrison of the city watch. Your honor guard flanks you on the other side, ready for anything. The nobles file in one by one. Is that an Iron Maiden? Poet says. I failed. My buddies, my immortal followers will never bow. Most of them are looking nervous, but Chief Silly Alex just looks angry. Your recent conduct has been outrageous, your greatness unforgivable. Delaying the council sessions, secret meetings with our soldiers, violating the feudal contract. My top officers have been killed in this little mutiny of yours. Let's call a vote now. I'm ready to deprive you of that crown. No, scratch that. I'm ready to deprive you of your head. Oh, really? Pull the lever! Should I pull the lever? Pull the lever, Kronk. Or thrown in the dungeon, or pull the lever. The trapdoor opens beneath Chief Silly Alex's feet. With a strangled shriek, they fall into the pit of snakes. My authority went up to 10. There's a moment of silence. Silly Alex, Chief Silly Alex has died. Silly Alex II has joined the council. Your Serene Highness, I'm sure we are all delighted to be here, Lord Poet. Right, you lot. I don't think we need any more votes, do we? The king can take over from here. Of course, Marshal. Indeed, I wouldn't want to do anything unfortunate. As the nobles shuffle out with their tails between their legs, you let a joyful laugh. Maybe some would describe it as an evil cackle. But those people would be dissidents, and you'd deal with them harshly. Without the council holding you back, your daily duties are so easy, so efficient. Your firm grip on the kingdom will secure an excellent future for little Elphaba III when the time comes. Yeah, it won't work, sadly. Your reign of terror is here, but your future has only just begun. Yeah! So all that remained of the Count's attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner, deep under the castle, clad in iron mask and shrouded in rumor. The chief's attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered. I love how it says Chief Silly Alex ended their life chained upside down to a dungeon wall, when in reality they died to snakes. A number of arrests were made. The patricians succeeded in turning the palace into a hotbed of bribery and corruption, but what's new about that? They failed to gain the throne and lost money in the process. A bad investment. King Elphaba II's reign spanned another 15 blood-drenched years. The council couldn't defy him, fearing a gruesome fate. It was a dark and fearful time for everyone but the king, who seemed to enjoy himself immensely, especially when spikes and thumbscrews were involved. So the game linked with 3 years, spouse Kestrid of the North, and successor Queen Elphaba III. Okay! I tried to get the Tyrant, but I got the Absolutist. My twin, May, played this game, and they tried to get Peacemaker, and they got Tyrant. I tried to be a Tyrant, and got Absolutist. My character's still thinking about a new invention, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. I really don't want to start another round. King Elphaba III is the real challenge. Yeah. I will be playing this again. Since I played it a lot the last 2 weeks. Yeah. This is actually my second win. The first king or queen. So I had Queen Elphaba. Which is the full name. So Faye is a nickname to Elphaba, like May is a nickname to Megavana. It was back when you do, yeah. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably play a little bit of Fall Guys, get the dailies done, maybe do some ranked. So let me change the title so the Ow. So, but if anyone wants to, we won't be able to do join rank, but if anyone wants to join, you can add me on Epic and you can join in Fall Guys. Can't wait for the next Monarch. Yeah, the Monarch was. Ow. Oh, this is the short live. I'm editing the title on YouTube. It's also fun when you are overthrown and the faction that wins gets to be loyalist for the next monarch. Yeah, that's I think I remember that happening with a streamer friend of ours. I just got lucky on a lot of these rolls where I gained authority so quickly on this one, and that's what I needed. And the North upped their military so much, and I needed a high military as well. The win was the North was like they probably would have won in the next season or two. I also ow. Thank you for the biddy. See, Speck is eating the bits. Yeah, you would. Bye. Thank you for joining in. Fall Guys Epic. So I have to open up Epic because you can't apparently get Fall Guys working if you don't have the launcher up. Also be getting the schedule out. This week's schedule is changing. Instead of streaming Friday, we'll be streaming Wednesday night. Friday night will change to Wednesday night, and we'll probably not have a Saturday because my kid's birthday party. My kid is turning 13 in a few days. Yeah, in 2 days, I will have a 13-year-old. I am not ready. I am not ready for that. I'm gonna... Alright. I changed you. Come on. So change the title. There you go. I wasn't able to do much over the weekend. Any level in knockout, qualify one item from squads one time, and qualify any level in 45 seconds. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's change to rank knockout. I don't want to get up in rank. I got up to bronze last week. I also want to see when I'll do it this next time. I wonder if there's custom maps. Aha, I thought that was a bouncy. I was wrong. What? There's a wall there? That was weird. Ow. No, no, no. Don't go into the slime. Ooh. Oops. Oh, dang it. Okay. Okay. Got it. Ha! All right. And the slime's still lit. I'll probably be playing this for another hour or so. Definitely not my favorite. What? That was what? I hate this part. And my shoulder. Oh my gosh. I got like pushed backwards, which was annoying. did get quite a few. Alright, let's go here. I want to see if I can. If I go to load, not my levels. It used to be that you could just put in a code. Oh, fall is coming. I don't want to play a custom game, though. Hello, Surrey. I won. What I wanted to do, doesn't seem like you can do that anymore, and it's sort of annoying. Congrats on 3rd. You got 3rd, yeah. But I wanted to see, because like you used to be able to do like custom lobbies, or not like customs. They were creator lobbies if you had like the code. So I was going to do like, hey, if I want to practice, say, track attack, I want to put in the code and say, hey, I want to play this map, because someone probably created it. But I don't think you can do that anymore. At least they changed how you can do that, and I don't know. Because I'm not sure how fair that is, because now you have a lot of people who are creating lobbies, and they can't share the lobbies. You just have to hope that Fall Guys uses your lobbies. Ow! Ow, get over it. What the heck? Stop diving, dude! I don't like that one. Even if I qualify, I still don't like it. Oh! Just fall all the way, thank you. On. $27, $28, $29, $30. Okay, well done. I think as long as you don't get hit out too much, and you kind of know, like, just stay in. And if you get hit too far down, just fall to your death. And that actually saves you. They say getting to the third lobby is the one that, like, you want to make sure that you try to do each time. This is another one of the ones that I don't really enjoy. Ow! They don't even give you a chance to run off. Dude! They just need to get rid of the vehicles, honestly. Because of the fact that a lot of times these assets lag me out. When I try to go. I'm not gonna pass this time. Just been too unlucky with the vehicles actually targeting me. And people finally understanding how the game works. Why are the vehicles there? They should not be down there. This is ridiculous. That's not... I do not like that one. They need to get rid of the vehicles on there because it's lagging me out. Like, there's times where I'm like, I can't do anything because, like, it just starts running in random places because of how much resources it uses. Mia's happy because she has a bed now and doesn't have to wake up to Queen. Yeah! Yeah, I don't like that one. That one just needs to go away. I've passed on it because I know what to do, but it still doesn't help that half the time I lose because I can't run and then all of a sudden the vehicle is in my face. And if you touch the vehicle at all, you die because it's all slime. At least with the hippos and like the rhinoceroses, you don't die. Hey, lily leapers. An actual one that's not a custom one. I wish they had more of those. Like the ranked should be more of the like the actual maps that everyone's done. Because that would be a better indicator of like how you rank up. I used to hate this one though. It's a you hate it until you kind of figure it out. I still hate it half the time because the people can jump on your head. And sometimes they will purposely jump on your head. What the heck? Dude! Like that! He jumped on my head. The ragdolling in Fall Guys is really annoying. Dude, you don't just push someone off the edge. You can't even get across. Come on. Gotta head that person. They were obviously there to try to grab people. Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just, there you go. That green guy knocked down that other person. Twitch mobile being dumb today. Ooh. I don't like this one. Doesn't mean I've never passed it. I still don't like it. The slime ones are always annoying. Because you make one mistake. Basically, you make one mistake, you're done. If you fall. Because it's so hard to get back up. And the slime rises so quickly. I'm in the front at least. I'd rather do the slime climb, honestly. Dude. Nope. Oh my god. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Hate that one. The anxiety. An idea for a clip. What? What the? What? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I think this is the third round. Hey, we're actually getting non-creator maps this round, this go through. This is the third one. We had Lily Leapers, we had that last, the Slime Scraper. That's a newer map, but it's a one that's officially the Fall Guys team. And then this one. Ow! It's not quite fair! Cause, oh, dude! I wasn't even really on the thing and it launched me. But I made it to the third one again, which does help with getting leveling up. Just leveled up to bronze 2. Hello there, welcome in. I honestly do not know how to pronounce your name. Sort of. I don't know the last part. Trick Attack. This is one that I've been wanting to play. I'm trying to get better at this one. Dang it. Okay. Yama. Hello, yes. Yeah, I was thinking, it was like, Yama, I remember it was either Yama or Gucci. I couldn't remember which one was that one. But my twin and I was doing Duolingo and we were learning a little bit of Japanese. Not much, not at all. But I know some of the the hiragana and katakana. We're working on kanji and it's hard. But Yama, and I think it's like the second one was Yama, and then yeah, something like that, but Yama. Okay. Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, I did a little bit, and then I'm also doing French, so I'm trying to remember both Yamada. Okay. Ah. Yamaza. Okay, cool, nice. Ow! Cute skin. Oh, thank you. Ow! Yeah, Fall Guys, we look. There was nothing there! What killed me? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I completely understand, since, you know, learning other languages is difficult. And English is hard. Even for people who are from English-speaking countries, English is difficult. Dang it. This is so stupid. Oh my gosh, it didn't jump. What the heck is going on? Ow! I glitched through the wall! Like, I am dying to nothing! This is why I hate these maps! Things like that happen! And I feel like I need to look back at this VOD and be like, am I going crazy? Dang it, I could have made it if I could have got that other... And now I'm floating through the air. This is why I hate this map. Alright, but yes, so if you're talking about the Fall Guys skin, yeah, I love fire. But also, if you're talking about the model, yeah, me and the twin got this model about a year ago. We were in the process of getting it a year ago, and then last summer is when we officially debuted it. And then I am trying to get through. I have about 30 more minutes before I have to get off to take care of my kids. Ow, what the heck? It did the same thing where it like bounced me the opposite way. Yep, I am playing Knocked Out. Oh, thank you. Oh, doesn't feel like it sometimes. This one is one that is easier than the actual light one that moves. But as long as you don't get hit out too many times. Okay. No, what the heck, dude? What the? No! It glitched me through the floor again! Dude, you realize you're not... Oh, I guess he's basically screwed. He's not even going in. I think he's trolling. There's no way. So many people left. Okay. Oh, come on, this one. We just had the other one. Oh, Kitty, we had someone come in with the bits because they saw that you were... I don't think they knew you. They just saw that you were first, and they were like, I'm first. it was actually funny. It was pretty funny. I keep going out. Oh my gosh, I was trapped. Come on. Okay. What the heck? No one was there. Get eliminated. No one was in there to get the last point. I am so confused. That's why I hate this one. It's glitches like that happen. That is annoying. I exited. I hate this. I don't like that you can't leave this menu. Yeah, that's one thing. Someone suggested they need to add a screen where in order to spectate, you click a button saying, "Hey, I want to spectate," and it doesn't force you to spectate. because sometimes you can't get out until the next round even starts, and sometimes it used to be that there was a glitch where you would they need to fix it. Let's sign a petition, because I am getting irritated with it. Oh, but Kitsu, so the videos are randomly getting like hyped overnight, because it's like the other day the Not the Cup only had about 100. It was doing kind of a little bit under average. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then I get up this morning and now it's ranking by views. It's like number 1 because it has 557 views. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, this is annoying. This is really annoying. But yeah, the like, even like the ones that were like, oh, this isn't doing that good. Oh, I can't believe I did that. That was actually insane. But yeah, so the views are randomly getting overnight, like randomly. So the shorts, it's like, Not the Cup, no cups were harmed in the making of the short, is at 509 views, according to this. The When You Understood the Assignment, so that's the one where Sanasa was singing, that is at 776 now. The Friends plus Ghost equals Bad Idea is only at 110, but it's just weird that it's like, oh. No, Grandpa. Jump scares are not a love language. Went up to 457. Every single, like, video since the, like, every single short that we've posted in the last couple of weeks are over 100 views. So I think they implemented the new view system, and it's actually helping with views, at least. Hopefully they don't, because it's easier to get views, hopefully they don't change the view count thing, like, to be harder for shorts. Because if we can get 3 million, but that's also only in, like, the last year, which is really annoying that that's how it works. Oh, they changed it. This one's a different version. There you go. Ow! It, like, froze in the air and wouldn't actually let me jump across. I glitched in that. I completely glitched myself in that. Okay, come on. Come on, go. Go, go, go. Okay. Okay. Nope. See, this is so annoying. I hate this. I freaking hate this map. Because I've glitched inside 3 things on this round. Probably copying TikTok's setup then. Didn't they change it though? I thought TikTok used to do that but doesn't do it anymore. So with the monetization, it's like you need 500 for the first monetization. You need 500 subscribers, which we're getting there. Yeah, it might be to draw in more creators because getting views was always so hard. But it was, to get monetization, you had to get like, you have to get 500 subscribers, and then the first thing is you either have to get 3,000 hours of watch time, which is what small creator can do that, or 3 million shorts views in the last month. And that's all in a month. And I'm like, what small creator can do that? Unless you have, like, all, like, I don't know. We only got close one time because one of our videos became very popular. I just got pushed off. Yeah, Wolfpack watch party. Oh my gosh, it's not letting me jump. Although, just watching the shorts, all you have to do is keep it on a loop. Because they changed that, how that works. You spend some time catching up? That's annoying. Oh my gosh. I hate this one. There's no way I'm gonna pass with that many people in front of me. Unless some of them just fall to their deaths. Hasn't playing well and packing up stuff. Yeah! Okay, I got a crouch just because I was able to get jump up that thing. Still, oh my gosh. Just walked right into the slime ball. Yeah. I wish there was a thing of when you either pass or die, there's just a screen saying like you can either look at the end. Like, there's, like, a death screen or a finish screen instead of... Realize they can still get you! Okay. They were lucky there. Nope, that one's not lucky. They still got. Okay, so their blue bean might be the last one. Ooh, they glitched in that. This is definitely the last round, because I do have to raid off. Hey, Slum Clan. I did finish it for the first time before. I just need to remember the tips that I've seen. Remember the shortcuts. Wow, someone's already... Dude! Stop jumping on my head! Okay. I can't get those, but I can go up here, yeah. No! 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 There you go. Okay, got it. Got it! Magic Vigo, same lobby. Nice! Hello. This is my last round, just because I do have to raid off to deal with kiddos. But my twin and I have been getting into Fall Guys a bit more, so I've been doing rank. Oh! Goodbye. Boy. This always... I used to not be able to do this one at all. Now I'm getting a little bit better. You know how the timeout on maps, it's possible on or no? Some maps, yeah. It's been a while, so I don't know like what maps have changed and whatnot. They haven't seen the jump one recently. The one where it's like the jump circle, like where it's going around in a circle. Skyfall. I do remember this, well, not remember. I seen this one, but it wasn't around when we were playing before we took a break. Yeah, Jump Showdown's not on it. I haven't seen it on solos or squads though. Like I've just not seen it. I wish a ton of the creator maps were not on the ranked, honestly. Okay. No! Okay, goodbye. I'm not good at this one. Ow. Yeah, it seems like it is, honestly. I really, like, I've been just playing it a lot because I honestly don't like playing squads when I'm not in a party. Because I feel like the people trolling has made it a ton worse. Like, the people are trolling more than ever when you're not in, like, a full party. That's one thing I was saying is I kind of wish, like, the vaulted maps. Qualified. Cool. I kind of wish the vaulted maps were the ones that in ranked, like the OG maps. RNG maps, no, and it's too easy to grind the ranks. Yeah. Well, sort of. I don't like the RNG stuff. Like the light, the light or like the gathering of, like this one has a little bit more skill than say the light one because it really just depends on where you spawn. Yeah, this one's pure RNG. Yeah. Good luck. I'm not even trying to fully win. I'm just grinding ranks, honestly. I've seen people who are very, very lucky on these, or, well, they also have skill. Like, they know what to kind of... Yeah, okay. I think I've only won once on this one, and it was completely because someone dove off the side because they didn't want to play it. Okay. Like, someone dove off the side. Oh! That could have been bad. Okay. Wasn't paying attention there, but at least. Alright. Ay. And it honestly is. Yeah. My always main goal there was not to be the first one eliminated. I'm curious just to see who wins. Hey, good job. Yeah. Alright, it is 9 o'clock, meaning I do have to raid off because my kids will be in here any minute now. Actually, any second now. So yeah, because I have to start school with them. Let me see who to raid. I will still be doing some ranked just to try to level up to the next badge. Alright, you two. We will be playing Fall Guys again. I will have to check stuff. No. You don't just barge in like that. Yeah. So let me see. All right. They're like worried. Like they're like, we want breakfast, and I'm just like, I know you do. Have I ever not done breakfast? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay then. You can assume you will get breakfast. It may not be exactly at 9 o'clock, but sometimes, a lot of times it's at 9:10. Why? What did you turn me into May? As I'm raiding off. Again. Let's see. Let's see who I'm following. That was a giant potion. Yeah, some of the potions are giant. Come on, I want to see who I'm following. Anyone that I should have raid. Let's raid Old Man Nazriel. Hey! Quit, dogs! You just got the 300 to throw potion. Wow, you spent all your money, all your points. Alrighty. So we are gonna raid over to Old Man Azrael. They are currently playing Dredge. It looks like they're doing like just chatting for a little bit on the just chatting screen. But yeah, worth it. Yeah, so we haven't raided them in the last month, and they aren't usually on at this time, so it's kind of nice. Um, they are on the BRB screen real quick, but I do have to raid off, and let's raid them. So let me turn the music back on. So the plan is tomorrow I'll probably do Mages of Australia. Wednesday will probably be more Fall Guys. Wednesday night will be Variety Game with Solo and Gray. Thursday will probably be... Not sure about Thursday morning. I do want to check on that. Probably... I'm not sure if I want to do Sims 2. I don't know if I want to get back into that yet. We'll see. The schedule will be out today. Then Thursday night will be Phasmo. We're gonna be doing the Easter event, and people like Suri, Kitsune, possibly some others will join depending on like people coming and going. Grim might join. So, but May and I will be playing Phasmo, and then I'll have a Friday morning stream, but no Friday afternoon stream, and there will be no Saturday stream because we have my kid's birthday party. So yeah, here is the pup raid. Here is the sub raid. And here's what it looks like. So yeah. So I guess until next time, bye.